Welcome to Spongebob and Hank Hill versus the Demon. Because Justin's not here right now. He's busy. That's all he ever does is be busy whenever I want to record with him, because he's a bumhole face. Let's get into it. It was a lovely day in Bikini Bottom. The sun was shining and the clams were singing. Hank Hill was walking towards SpongeBob's pineapple to perform their satanic ritual. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is already going great. All Hank needed to bring with him was his possessed propane and some dank memes. SpongeBob was getting the pentagram set up outside on his lawn. The sponge had stolen his neighbor's clarinet so he could soothe the Dark Lord. Hank was just about to reach the giant fruit when SpongeBob noticed Hank. "Hello, Dank Hank!" called out SpongeBob in his usual chipper voice. "Are you ready to summon the Dark One?" "Gosh darn it, SpongeBob, don't say it too loud," Hank replied as he walked up to SpongeBob. "I found this demonic propane at a pawn shop." "Wow, I have the pentagram and the dead body of Mr. Krabs all set." "You killed Mr. Krabs!" "Okay, alrighty then." Hank was happy at the progress made so far. When they reached inside his pocket to get out the satanic scroll, he realized the paper got wet from being underwater. "Hank, why'd you put that scroll underwater? Don't you know about our physical limitations of life underwater?" Hank was looking at his now deformed scroll in his hand. "I'm sorry, SpongeBob. I guess I didn't think about that one," he said in a weary voice. "It's okay," the yellow sponge said. He looked at the paper. "I found an image of the scroll on Google before you got here. Now you can just throw the paper in the bonfire over there. We don't need it anymore." Hank threw the paper into the fire and placed the propane next to Mr. Krabs' corpse in the center of the pentagram. "Hurrah! I'm ready to begin," said Hank. Both chanted loudly. "Dank memes can't melt steel beams! Dank memes can't melt steel beams! Dank memes can't melt steel beams!" Suddenly the pentagram lit up in a blaze of glory as a figure started to appear in the light. The figure was forming more and more by the second until his full silhouette was barely visible. As the light died down in the middle-aged man and the yellow sponge was finally able to make out what they summoned, it was a big green creature that had wreaked havoc on Bikini Bottom before. It was Shrek. "What are you doing in my swamp?" The ogre picked up the demonic propane and Mr. Krabs and used his demonic powers to fuse them into a warhammer. SpongeBob and Hank knew better than to fight Shrek in his enraged form. SpongeBob gripped the clarinet and told Hank to grab onto it too. When Hank touched the instrument, they suddenly fused together to create Hank Bob Hill Pants. The fusion used their giant fists of rage to pummel Shrek into the ground. "I will end you!" Shrek yelled as he lifted himself off the ground and used his telekinetic powers to draw Hank Bob Hill Pants over to him. As Hank Bob got pulled closer to the ogre, he thought of something that might just work. Hank Bob grabbed Shrek's face when they got close enough and started absorbing the life energy out of Shrek. Shrek had been absorbed into Hank Bob Hill Pants and is now deemed the ruler of Bikini Bottom. Well, that was beautiful. I'd first of all just like to say that human imagination understands no boundaries. All right, that was great. That was great. Oh my god. So this is just a short little troll fic, because I had something bigger planned, but Justin isn't here right now, so I can't really talk to him. But yeah, that was SpongeBob and Hank Hill versus the Demon. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 just for the concept alone, Penasulia, you did good. You did a good job, my friend. That's oh god. I wish I could make this up. I am ashamed that I lack the creative talent to write this myself, so good on you. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Go read it yourself. Go read it yourself and give the author your best regards. So that's it. Just goodbye. Go outside or something.